news is coming in. Salil Shetty, the Vice President in George Soros' NGO Open Society Foundations, walked with Rahul Gandhi on October 2022 during the Bharat Jodo Yatra is what we are learning. A close aide, in fact, of George Soros, the man Salil Shetty is the Vice President in George Soros' NGO Open Society Foundations, walked with Rahul Gandhi on October 2022 during the Bharat Jodo Yatra. So who really is George Soros, the man who's made comments against the Prime Minister of India? The BJP, in fact, has gone all guns blazing against him, saying that the attempt is being made by George Soros to break India. Salil Shetty is the man who has worked and is the Vice President of an NGO that is run by George Soros, the same man who made comments against the Prime Minister. This NGO goes by the name of Open Society Foundations, and Salil Shetty is an associate of Rahul Gandhi, is what it appears, because he, along with Rahul Gandhi, took part in the Bharat Jodo Yatra, walked along with Gandhi. These are pictures, in fact, of Salil Shetty with Rahul Gandhi. So what really is the link between George Soros and the Congress is the question. When the Congress says that they had nothing to do with George Soros, but the man on your screens with Rahul Gandhi goes by the name of Salil Shetty, and he is the Vice President of an NGO which belongs to George Soros. In fact, this is the NGO called Open Society Foundations. This picture has now emerged. The BJP, in all likelihood, going to latch on to this matter, questioning the link between George Soros and the Congress. Although the Congress has come out and said that they had nothing to do with George Soros and his comments on India, India's democracy, or Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Billionaire investor George Soros had spoken about Prime Minister Modi, saying that he'll have to answer questions from foreign investors in Parliament on allegations against the Adani group. The Congress, when asked this question on the allegation, said they had nothing to do with George Soros. The BJP has gone all guns blazing against this man. Meanwhile, Salil Shetty, the man who walked alongside Rahul Gandhi, as is seen in these pictures as well, is the Vice President of an NGO that is run by George Soros. So is there in fact a link after all? Well, that's the question begging an answer. Shehzad Poonawalla is joining us right now. Shehzad Poonawalla, Salil Shetty is the Vice President of an NGO that is run by George Soros, and now this picture has emerged of him walking alongside Rahul Gandhi. What do you have to say?
You know, one thing is evidently clear, Sneha, that Jairam Ramesh, who loves giving movie titles, should name this movie as Hum Saath Saath Hai. Because it is not Hum Aapke Hai Kaun, it is not Chori Chori Chupke Chupke, it is Hum Saath Saath Hai of the Congress party with George Soros. They tried to make an attempt to distance themselves from the statements of George Soros, which aimed at demonizing and destabilizing our democracy. But Praveen Chakravati, a top leader of the Congress, has tweeted, amplified and propagated the propaganda of George Soros. And now your channel is showing a very important disclosure of how this personality who is connected with George Soros' insidious organizations is part of the Bharat Jodo Yatra. In fact, this is Bharat Badnaam Karo Yatra, this is Bharat Todo Yatra, and the Bharat Todo agenda of the Congress party, in which the hatred for one person makes them ally with elements like George Soros. And George Soros has been getting these people, these elements on board for a very long period of time, and Congress party is yet another vector or a special purpose vehicle of this virus of India hatred that is being perpetrated by the imperialistic and insidious mindset and agenda of George Soros.
You know, I want to ask you, and this is what the BJP has been saying for a while now as far as the Adani issue is concerned, that there is a pre-planned conspiracy to defame India as what has been said. Do you think that this is a conspiracy too?
Pratyaksham kin pramanam. Today the Pratyaksh evidence is in front of you, the statement of George Soros is in front of you, and the levels of connections are in front of you. So there is nothing left to even imply or to insinuate. This is now evidence. This is something that you can all see. It is all in the open. And therefore I say to Jairam Ramesh with the utmost dignity that Hum Saath Saath Hai. How do you like this movie title, sir?